G'day, this is Dean with my first ever MRE review. What I'm going to be doing today is a Lithuanian MRE. I've already opened it just to have a peek, to be honest. So let's pull everything apart and see what's inside. Okay, so I first see we've got an accessory packet here with a chocolate bar in the front. Looks like there's some fuel tablets and a sugar packet, a few other things in there. So take that apart in a minute and see what's in there. We have some hazelnuts, which kind of worries me that they're not in a foil bag, because you think they would spoil quite quickly or go rotten or rancid, you know. Bit of a worry, but... And we have another accessory packet here with what looks like a biodegradable spoon and a moist towelette, along with some kind of spread. It looks like a preserve, possibly like a jam, or even maybe a honey. I'm not sure. We'll check that out later. There's the towelette, which you have to be clean when you're on the battlefield. Okay, so let's rip into this accessory packet and see what we have. We have some sugar, of course. 3 fuel tablets for a little fuel stove. Nothing came with the MRE, but yeah, we have an after dinner mint. And let's see, matches. Really cool set of matches too. It's got like a motorbike rider on the front. We've got chocolate bar, of course, which I can't wait to try this. It's definitely going to be interesting. And I think we have the standard coffee, instant coffee, of course. I don't know how well that can focus. It does say coffee in English. And we have a strawberry concentrate fruit drink powder, which is pretty standard on most MREs, I think. So that's the accessory packet. We have some rusks, biscuits, which I imagine are a lot like our milk arrowroot biscuits or something like that from Arnott. So I'd be inclined to think they'd be similar. We have our main meal, which is pork and rice, I'm pretty sure, or chicken and rice, rather. It is, yes, stewed chicken and rice. It is. Now, it's my first time ever using a flameless ration heater. I've already torn the top off, so we're going to put this meal in here. And, oh, a pad there, and I've got a cup full of water here, so we'll just fill that up, and comes with a nice handy dandy cardboard to put it in, so drop it in there, and we will let that heat up for a few minutes. Now, I've got some Korean MREs that we'll try next time. I'm quite interested to see how they go. They just look like a dried concentrate thing that you add hot water to, so nothing fantastic. So, well, there is a tray for food heating here, apparently. I'm not sure how this is used. Oh, I see. It actually raises the... Wow. No, it's actually a stove. Wow, it's a metal stove in there for those little fuel tablets. Wow, that's marvelous. Out of one little thin sheet of metal, and it's really thin. It's not as thin as foil, but it's close. Just a little, I guess, disposable stove, which is very handy if you don't have the FRH, if you've already used it. So, without further ado, this meal has finished heating. We should pull it out and try it. Now this is very new. This meal is from 2022, so it's very fresh. For a moment, I will get my trusty plate, and we shall. I think that will work quite well. We shall get this and put it down on the plate. And there we have it. And I'm going to tell you right off the hop, it doesn't look very appetizing, but it does smell very nice. So it might be quite delicious. Although chicken, especially processed chicken meat, is not something that I really enjoy, to be honest. So I'll give it a try. That is actually very good. And there's a lot of meat. Like, all this here is meat. There's only a tiny bit of rice, so this is really this is really quite generous for what it is. No, that's delicious, actually. I would be very happy as a soldier to eat that. Okay, so now we're going to move on to some of the accessories. I think I'm going to have a go and try these biscuits and see if they're any good. Well, if I can get into them. They smell like cinnamon. I'll move the screen back up. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so they're very tough. It's almost like hardtack. Well, it's not as bad as hardtack, but it's close. And there's no flavor. There is absolutely no flavor. I'm just trying to think of what it tastes like, but it just literally tastes like nothing. Like maybe you're eating grain or something. You know, it's very, very, very plain. It's got a nice smell, which is deceiving, but the actual taste is not there. And I'm thinking that they probably intend you to put this on the bread. So we're going to try that and see how it is. I'm pretty sure that's honey. If you have a close look, it looks like it's all crystallized in there. Which it is quite cold here at the moment, so that's very possible. But what I'm going to do is I'll just break off a little piece. See here, and we will try some and see if this actually makes the bread better. Okay, so that's definitely honey, but it's honey with some spices and stuff in it. It's not just honey on its own. But it does go very nicely with the biscuits. I must say I'm not a huge fan of it, but I can see how they've done it, and it works quite well together. So here's the chocolate. We'll rip into that and have a look. I can see right away here that it is quite oxidized. I don't know if you can see that in the light. And the back's melted, but I mean, it was close to the meal before. And they're both stuck together. So I'll break off a little piece and let's just try some of that. That is like pretty well maybe 80% dark chocolate. There's a lot of cocoa in that and not a lot of milk or sugar. But that would be very good to keep you awake and alert in the field. So I can only think, yeah, that's a great addition to it. As far as the quality and the flavor of the cocoa, I think it's pretty good. I would say it's almost as good as Cadbury. So yeah, very impressed by that one. Next thing, we'll try some of these hazelnuts and see if they're any good. I'm not a huge fan of hazelnuts. I do like Nutella, but yeah, I haven't eaten them a lot on their own, so this will be interesting. I know what I need to do right now. We need to get some of this chocolate and mix it. Get a hazelnut and a piece of chocolate. Yeah, that's definitely how you should do it. Oh yeah. It almost tastes better than Nutella, actually. Wow. Okay. And I mean, obviously, I'm not going to make the coffee because I don't drink coffee, but I think that you could even melt those 2 chocolate bars into the coffee to give you even more energy and, you know, have a quick hot drink on the go with everything you need and packed into it. What we will do is we will try the beverage powder. I'm not going to use the, it does have an included beverage pouch, but I'm not going to use that because it's very flimsy and it worries me that it's going to leak. So I'm just going to rip that off. Oh wow. It smells like, you know, that pop rock sherbet you get, that you like dip a lolly into and it pops all in your mouth. That's what it smells like. It smells a lot like lollies. It doesn't really smell like a fruit drink, if you get my drift. So I'm just going to put some filtered water in this and we'll give this a try. Okay, so I'm just going to stir this. See. Okay. It almost tastes like strawberry milk, like strawberry Nesquik, but with no milk. It definitely doesn't taste like it smells. It tastes a lot like an electrolyte drink, which is obviously what you would want. And I guess since we're not trying the coffee, last but not least, we will try the after dinner mint. Well, you need fresh breath in the battlefield, but hey. They're just little pieces of chewing gum, actually. And there's 2 in there. I would say that tastes and the texture and everything is exactly the same as Wrigley's or any much of the popular brands. Actually, that's probably my most favorite thing out of the whole MRE. So Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe if you want to see more.